today we're going to do exercises in the side position. Now we're going to train 4 muscles. We're going to firm them up and make them strong. The first muscle is the side of the hip. This is called the abductoren. It abducts the leg or takes the leg away from the middle. It's also called gluteus minimus. The second muscle is the inside of the leg. Now there are actually 4 muscles here, but they all have the same function, and that is adduction, adding the leg to the middle or crossing it over the middle. The third muscle is the butt muscle. That's gluteus maximus. Now this muscle takes the leg to the back or holds the leg to the back. And the fourth muscle are the muscles of the waist. Now there's the obliquus internus that goes from the belly button to the hip down here. That's the lower obliques. And obliquus externus, that's the upper obliques, and it goes from the belly button to the ribs. And then all the way around the middle is abdominis transversus, and that goes all the way around the waist. Now if you pull all these muscles together, you make your waist smaller. So let's get started with the first exercise. This exercise is called open the door. So you put both feet together and you keep the inside edge of the feet pressed against each other the entire time. You open then the knee, you open the door, and this is done by the butt muscle. So let's do 20. Keep the feet pressed. The more you press the feet, the more intensive the exercise is. Open it as far as you can. Okay, let's go to the inside of the leg and give the outside a break. You place your leg to the back and your knee is pointing to the ceiling. Now, you want to turn the leg out as far as possible because the muscles on the inside turn the leg in, and the farther it's to the outside, the harder it's going to have to work. So your toes are pointed down a bit. Now you start with the leg bent and you end with the leg straight. You start with the leg down and you end with the leg as far as possible up, and you press the inside of your knee or the back of your knee right against your shin. Keep your toes pointing to the floor. And really press your knee against your shin. the inside of your foot and your knee are always pointing to the ceiling. As high as possible. Okay, so now this one's for the butt muscle. Lift your knee up. Now point your knee down to the floor. That's rotating your hip in. And the more you're rotated in, the more you're going to get the work right at the back where you want it. Now here's the thing, right at the end, you press your hip to the front as you're pressing your knee to the back. As far to the back as possible. Press your hip to the front at the end. Alright, let's go back to the inside of the leg. This exercise is called the pliers. Now you set the inner edge of your foot on the floor. Your knee is not down. Your knee stays up here. You stretch your lower leg and you point your toes to the floor. Now you lift the bottom leg and you press the upper leg up so that you press the insides of your legs together like a pliers. Now press your foot on the floor. This will give you more intensity. Alright, so this exercise is not only for your butt muscle, but for the adductor. Now you take your leg as far to the back as possible. You point your toes to the floor. You tip on the floor and then raise your leg. Now keep your leg straight. Keep your leg to the back. And keep your toes pointing to the floor. Yoo-hoo! Okay, now it's time for your waist. This exercise is called the waist waster. Now, you want to tighten up the muscles of the waist. But if you want to tighten up the top, you're going to start at the bottom. So you press your hand in front of your chest, You press it into the floor and you lift up your waist here so it's not on the floor anymore, or not as much on the floor as it was. You hold this tension, tighten up the top, and you lift your legs. Now keep your legs straight. And keep your waist off the floor. Hold your hand. Keep the tension in the lower waist. Okay, round one. Let's do another one before we turn on to the other side. Start with open the door, press your feet together, and open the door. Take the knee as far back to the back as possible. Keep pressing your feet together. All right. Press your knee on the inside. Get it up as high as possible. Keep your toe pointing down. All right. Kick back. The knees up. Slant it. Put your knee into the floor and press your hips to the front as you're pressing the leg to the back. Stretch the leg. All right. For the inside, shirra, the scissors. Inside of the foot is pressed, the knees up, and press together like you're cutting some paper. Press the inside of your leg together. Okay. So, the back lift. Get your leg back as far as possible. Tip your toe and lift it up. The toe points down. The leg is as far back to the back as possible. All right. Stretch everything out. Pull everything together. Now get your hand in front of your chest. Lift up your waist. Tighten up all of the stomach muscles. Don't let your waist get on the floor. Okay, so we've done these exercises 2 times through. I'm doing 20 repetitions, except when I lose count because I'm talking. Otherwise, 20 repetitions, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And let's do it now on the other side. Now, if you turned around and you're not sure what side you did, then you didn't do the first side very well. I did this side that's down now because I feel it. All right, I want you to feel it too. Feel good. So start off with open the door. Feet pressed together, hold the tension, and open the door. Keep pressing the feet. Get that knee back as far as possible. All right, knees to the top, and from down to up, from bent to straight. kick back, knees pointing down, take the leg up, and at the end, press the hip to the front. The movement is slanted from down in the front to up in the back. Squeeze your butt together at the end. Okay. The inner edge, press on the floor, press the knee down, take the foot up, toes pointing to the floor. The scissors. The harder you press your foot, the greater the intention. Press the legs together. All right. Okay, stretch the leg long. Toe touches the floor. And the last one of the second set, the last one of the first set on the second side. You ready for this? Hold your waist in. Don't let your waist get on the floor. Okay, round two. Now, you should not want to do this. If you did the first round right, you don't want to do the second round, but you have to do it because you want to be tight. Open the door. Now keep pressing the feet. The harder you press the feet, the harder it is. Okay, set your leg back. And get it up as high as possible. Good, a little kick back now. One more time. Let the knee pointed down, stay slanted. Press your butt to the front and your leg to the back. Okay, the inside of the foot, press it, knee stays up, and close the legs like a scissors. Okay, it's about over. Just one more back lift. Okay, the very last one, the waist waster. Pull it together. Keep your waist pulled in. Keep your hand pressed. Whew. Well, wasn't that fun? We've got these 5 exercises. You got open the door. You've got the scissors. You've got kick back. You've got the pliers. And the waster. You don't have to start with 20 repetitions. Start with 10 and work your way up. You don't even have to do just 2 sets. You can do 3. You'll get used to it. You'll get stronger. And you can do it.
Body movements. Move better. Feel better. Live better. See you soon.